Hey guys, Joseph Hart here. In this video, we'll be putting the Atouch KT3 Kids Android tablet to the test. But before we proceed, if you are new to the channel or haven't yet subscribed, we'll be making lots of videos like this. So hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, that way you won't miss out on any. In a short video we uploaded last week, we unboxed and reviewed what you get if you buy this tablet. We also went through the specs of this device. I'll be leaving the link to that video in the description if you would like to see it. With regards to the build of this device, it has a protective case that is thick enough to protect it from falls, which is one thing I'm pretty sure often happens to kids' tablets. It has a little stand to hold up the device, which will come in handy when watching something on the device. The tablet itself is made of plastic, which is understandable as this is for kids who I'm sure won't mind. Now let's head over to the screen. One thing that I instantly notice is the glare that happens with this screen. This is particularly worst on wide screens. I had a difficult time using this device because of how hard it was to see what I was looking for in the settings menu. And the screen resolution as well as the refresh rate are very poor. Now about the operating system and user experience. The user interface feels really old, which to me isn't really good. And while I was testing out some apps on this tablet, I noticed the apps that came with this device seem to run fine until you try out apps that you downloaded and installed yourself, like Subway Surfers. Then you notice that it's quite laggy.
A few moments later.
And if you are thinking something looks different about my version of Subway Surfers, then you are right. I had to download this online because the Google Play Store doesn't work anymore. After I logged in, I was only able to download 2 apps before it stopped working. This may be because Play Store is no longer supported on this device, which makes me to wonder if it is truly Android version 11. While testing out the AR phone game in this tablet, which brings us to the camera, I discovered that the camera resolution and overall quality are terrible. Now, considering that this is a 2 megapixel front and an 8 megapixel back camera phone, it's quite understandable. I doubt the kids will notice or mind as long as they don't try to make use of the cameras.
Oh man!
The last thing I considered is the battery life. Within the first few minutes of using this tablet, the battery was estimated to run down in less than 2 hours. After not using it for a while, that increased to 4 hours and even 12 hours when I left it for longer. I noticed that it runs down faster while in use, which is what kids do, so you might need to get a power bank for this device. I was finding it difficult to understand why this seemingly perfect kids tablet performs so poorly, so I had to find out the true specs of this device. You won't believe what I found out. Turns out the stated specs of this device are greatly misleading. The screen resolution is actually 1024 by 600 pixels, with a 57.5 Hz refresh rate. The Android version is actually 5.0 and not 11.0, which explains why Play Store is not working and the user interface looks and feels really old. The internal storage stated to be 64GB is actually 4.9GB, while the RAM instead of 4GB is actually 965MB, which is why apps don't run smoothly. The battery, which is supposed to be 5000 mAh, is actually 1000 mAh. Forget about expecting 5G on this tablet because it doesn't even support 4G. The highest network connectivity you can get is 3G. Screen brightness adjustment doesn't work, and although the camera resolution is the same as stated, the only good thing about this tablet is that it has a lot of apps and games for kids, which is why you buy them anyway. However, I don't recommend buying this tablet for your kids, as it is not a good investment in the long run. Feel free to let us know what you think in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and if you haven't already done that, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.